What is going, Navy? We back at it again with some more Ultra Vegito color, bro. I saw this shit yesterday though, bro. I was like, cause you know, the Return of Fallen Gods video was already pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying, ready to go. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do this Tuesday. But I was like, bro, I was looking like it been 2 weeks already. I was like, ain't no way. I feel like we just got this shit last week. I saw that. I'm like, ain't no way. Hey, but it's here, bro. I ain't complaining. Shit, I am mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I think, bro, I dead ass think like after Sparking Zero came out, bro, now niggas don't give a fuck about time. You feel me? You know, cause now before it came out, I was like, oh my god, hurry up, bro. I just want to play the game. Nah, like after that bitch came out, no one cares, bro. You know what I'm saying? Time will do whatever the fuck they want to do now, bro. We got our game. You feel me? Even though we got some problems. Saying I hope Bandai addresses those problems. But yeah, I still love it. But rank, I hate rank with a passion. I hate rank with a passion. Niggas sweating their asses off, bro. They swear to God, that game is competitive, bro. Like it's fighters or some shit, bro. Like it's Tekken. It's not, bro. It's just Dragon Ball. It's Tenkaichi, bro. That's all it is. Like, goddamn. It's like I could do the bullshit they doing, but I'm like, I'm too good for that, bro. I ain't got time. I was gonna try to get the Z rank on Sparking Zero, but after I saw rank, I like, you know, the higher ranks, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody like that though. You feel me? Just but I was running into some assholes. You know what I'm saying? In A and S. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? It was like this. Fuck Z rank, I'll live. Ain't that deep. I'll just play this to play, you feel me? But anywho, I digress. We got locked up, chained up, you feel me? Yeah, for 10 bloody years. 10 bloody years. You feel me? Cause we accidentally killed a god of destruction. You hate to see it. You truly hate to see it, bro. And why everybody press my nigga though, bro? I still feel that shit. Like the only one that should be pressing this nigga is Champa, bro. And Champa really not really on shit, so yeah. But anywho, oh my god, hit it with other like, man. Comment down below and subscribe. I wrote the 3K, so you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell. Right on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channels. Link in the description down below. You feel me? And of course, subscribe to always get built to 1 million. Yeah. Dive on there. Wait, hold up. Not dive on there.
Episode from just $3 with more and more access at
God
higher
damn.
tiers.
Yeesh.
Link is in the description below and pinned comment. Enjoy.
I'm about to, baby, bro.
So our story continues with Vegito.
I'm locked up. They
He's
won't
still
let
chained
me
up like some
out.
animal instead of the fearsome Saiyan warrior he truly is. It has
Dun
been
dun.
a long and fraught 10 years of being bound and kept here defenseless and entirely alone. His arms and legs both limp, having been chained up now for a decade. A time that's felt to Vegito like many lifetimes.
Bro, damn near paralyzed, bro.
Shockingly, we are then treated to our first glimpse
Nigga,
of
how you still got
Vegito's
abs?
face. He now sports a full and unkempt beard that has grown unchecked during his years of exile. His body is but a shadow of what it once was. His defined muscles
Look how he
and
look, bro.
impressive torso now replaced with a form that has now withered away and is skinny and frail.
Are you sure it's the same nigga?
Clothes are in tatters, torn and worn at the seams, for they were not made to withstand such wear and tear. It is not just Vegito's body that is diminished, but his soul too, and it's evident in his facial expression.
10
He wears
years,
the
bro.
face of a man who is
Damn.
beaten, broken, and pushed further than their limits can withstand. As we zoom out and see the true sunken state of our once hero, it is odd to realize that even after all this time, despite it being many, many years, Vegeta and Goku are still fused together in the form of Vegito. It is as if the room or the chains themselves simply won't allow them to break apart. They are bound together for eternity, it seems, just as their imprisonment.
It was an accident.
takes. In this time
He
alone,
wanted to
with
smoke.
nothing to do and no one to talk to, Vegito has well and truly been broken, existing only as a silent mess made up of Goku and Vegeta.
Look at them niggas,
They
bro.
two have become shells of their former selves.
They look homeless.
Vegeta in his side of Vegito's consciousness can only mutter, Bulma, while Goku can only whisper, Chi-Chi. But every so often, a sign of life, if you can call it that, shows itself in the form of PTSD, as tears suddenly
They got my
and
nigga
randomly
crying and
appear
shit, bro.
in the eyes of the great Saiyan. After all, could you ever imagine the pain gone through to have been at the top of the world to now be at the very bottom, trapped forever due to an event
On some
no
bullshit.
mistake?
That's what I'm saying.
It's in these brief moments that Vegito mutters,
That nigga wanted the smoke, man. Where's my lawyer, bro? My lawyer will be seeing you niggas
but suddenly, for the first
in the next
time
10 years.
years, before him, a small dot of light
Vegito, bro, you should have called your
begins to
lawyers, bro. This should have
It
been
starts
could have
off
been
small
avoided.
and then gradually begins to grow and grow, reaching the size of a large portal. Vegito doesn't know if this is real or his mind is simply breaking down further, causing him to hallucinate.
I understand.
Is this real? This warmth, it feels familiar. Thinking to himself as though a voice from somewhere would come and answer him. From the portal though, indeed a familiar
Whis.
set of feet step forward, gently as if attempting to arrive in secrecy.
And his Angels 11s, you feel me?
Vegito
Angel
raises his head
11s.
slowly, trying to get a better view of who it could be. He's seen those feet before, but he can't for the life of him remember where. His memory just isn't what it once was. Before we know it, Vegito is now wide-eyed, his face beginning to contort with confusion and shock.
Took that nigga long enough
Cannot
though.
believe
Like
who
nigga,
he
10
sees.
years? No phone calls, no nothing,
Who is
no
it?
visits.
He
Damn.
cries out, but his words are greeted with silence. The person comes closer and closer, and the look of realization then dawns on Vegito's face. No, it can't be! Whis! You! And standing there, looking as elaborate as ever, is in fact the Angel of Universe 7, Whis, who silently stands there, not uttering a word. It's not even clear just yet if he's
Why you got
a
his
friend
why you got his
or
shit
foe.
clips, bro?
Regardless though, Vegito cannot contain his emotion. He yells out after years in silence, Whis! Is that really you? Surely my eyes do deceive me.
Nah, that's something, fam.
Can't be you. Why? Why now?
That's what I'm
All
saying, bro.
this time, after everything I've been through, where were you? Vegito is
Nigga getting no
with
conjugal
intensity now.
visits, you know what I'm
Rivers of
saying? No
tears are
phone
running down
calls,
his
nothing,
face.
bro.
The emotional
Nothing.
trauma of being left
No
to
money on
perish
his
like
books,
this breaks
nothing.
through. It's clear just how much sorrow and pain the Saint has been left to endure through all these years.
That's what I'm
Only
saying, bro.
one can imagine
No
that
love.
must truly have felt like. So much so, even Whis looks on at him with a sorrowful face, and choosing his words carefully, he finally speaks and says, I know that my words are probably the last thing you need right now, Vegito-san. I see that the years have not been good to you. You have gone through a world of pain I cannot imagine, and for that, I am truly sorry. I am. For a moment, Vegito waits as if Whis has more to say, but
Like a
that's it.
sorry.
Whis continues to look at him as if those words would be enough to heal his broken soul. And in return, Vegito is all fury. He lashes at the chains binding him, his eyes brimming with wrath. He thrusts a chain fist forward as if he may be able to reach Whis, but it's no use. He's bound like a dog. He opts instead to attack with his words, shouting, That's all you have to say? Those few pointless words? After 10 years of me wrongfully being trapped here? What good is your sorry? Will
They
it give me
fucked up,
back
bro.
my life?
Nope.
You knew I didn't deserve this. Beerus wanted to spar us, not the other way around. Would never kill him on purpose, and yet you said nothing.
Nothing.
Them take me and destroy me like this.
Traitor!
You even look at yourself in the mirror. But Whis then begins to quietly walk towards Vegito, and slowly places a calming hand
Nigga,
on
I
Vegito's
thought he
shoulder.
backhand that nigga, bro.
Vegito doesn't expect this. He doesn't know what to do. But then again, what can he do? Whis begins to talk, his voice calm and soothing as he replies, I know, Vegito-san. I know. You think that I don't care? That I haven't been trying to right this wrong? That's simply not true. For the last 10 years, I've tried over and over again to plead your case with my father, the Grand Priest. But it has been to no avail. There is only so much a son can do to make his father listen. You know I have no audience with Zeno. Therefore, my father was my only way in. You must also know, by angelic law, there is no excuse for the complete destruction of a god. You see, Vegito, you did not just kill Beerus by your mistake. In reality, in your ultra ego and ultra instinct fused form, your destruction energy from Vegeta's side led to his complete erasure. That is why I gave you no recourse to revive him. Once a god of destruction passes, by law, I must remain inactive until a new one is appointed. My powers
you feel
cease
me?
there
A new one.
Continuing on, Whis says, but I promise you, I didn't give up. I continued looking for a way to free you. That's when I thought of the Super Dragon Balls. They were the only option available. As far as anybody knows, they are the only Dragon Balls powerful enough to revive one that has been erased. But that would prove a lot harder than imagined, as they are scattered all through both Universe 6 and 7.
Nigga better get the looking.
Chopper, a millennia just to find his initial 6. And even then, that was with the unlawful snooping within our own universe. Something no angel can do. And besides, those balls were never meant to be used so casually like your Earth Dragon Balls. The Dragon God Zalama would simply forbid it. Once every 1,000 years is what he orders, since it is with his own power that the dragon draws its ability from. Vegito, hearing this, then bows his head, his neck muscles unable to hold any longer. He's heard enough.
Get out,
Nothing
Whis.
saying will get him out of here. He coughs up blood.
Damn, nigga.
His body, even now, still failing him. Before then suddenly looking at Whis again, his face filled with anger.
Now I'm thinking about it, bro. Did they even feed this nigga? You feel me? Now I'm thinking about it. Did they ever feed this man? I feel like they just hung him here and left his ass and said, fuck it.
Once more, as he questions, but why? Why didn't you do anything before Beerus died? It didn't have to be like this at all. I know for a fact you could have foreseen what was happening. You know Beerus better than anyone else. You could have saved him. You could have reversed time and stopped it before he was erased. But instead, you allowed it to happen. You watched on. You even watched on as I was nearly destroyed. But we simply
They jumped your
responds,
ass.
Vegito-san, you're not thinking clearly. If I could have done that, don't you think I would have? Don't you think I would have intervened? Your simple mortal ideals are not the same as what is actually capable under angel law and the powers that be. There are rules in place, rules that must be abided by no matter what, the situation or context. For one, an angel only exists to serve as an attendant to the god of destruction. This is our divine purpose, what we were born into existence to do. We cannot and do not ever act under our own will or needs.
Dead ass though,
So,
I cannot be
we
an angel.
result in our own erasure.
Hell
from
no.
any and all timelines. It is certain death. The only times I have shown you such a technique, Beerus would have been right next to me to give me the go-ahead. I acted upon his say-so, not just because I felt like it. The only other exception to the rule is if my own god of destruction makes a mistake that would harm the universe he and the Supreme Kai reside over. This is the one and only time that I may step in and correct this flaw, and I
Crazy. Looking at all these motherfuckers. Hey, Vitals. Hey, baby girl. What's up? Looking at all these motherfuckers, bro. I just see dead niggas. I just see dead niggas, bro. They about to get taken off the census, bro. Oh my god, bro. That shit crazy, man. That is crazy, bro. They about to get taken off the census, bro. Damn.
undo what has been done. I know this must be hard to hear, Vegito-san, but your destruction of Beerus, I'm afraid, fell into neither category. And even if it did, I don't think you understand the power you have, Vegito-san. Not even I could have reacted fast enough to stop your attack at that moment. And once he was destroyed, as I said, my powers ceased regardless. Tears then once again begin to stream down Vegito's face again, as he realizes this is it. This is his life now. There is no hope for Beerus or himself. He has been doomed to live out a life in chains. Vegito asks,
And then why are you here then, nigga?
So, there's really nothing I can do. There's no way for me to escape this hell. This life of torture. Even death would be better than this. Why even come? Just to take away the last bit of hope I had? But even in a dark situation like this, the slightest glimmer of light from Goku and Vegeta appears as a smirk comes to Vegito's face and a memory begins to surface. Even while crying, even while in this dire situation that he's in, he still tries to bring some bleak humor, saying, "Don't tell me you've come all this way just to ask me to be the next god of destruction again, because honestly, after everything I've been through, I have to say, I might just consider it this time." But I'm thinking it would be as Vegito, because I'm guessing these angel-grade Potara of yours aren't going to defuse us anytime soon at this point, are they, Whis? And in response, Whis just looks at him with a small smile and says, I see that even after all these years alone, in this god-forsaken place, your humor hasn't left you. It's good to see that smile again. But yes, perhaps if you had defeated Beerus under official conditions in a proper bout as a God of Destruction candidate like Toppo was, then your ascension to God of Destruction could have rightfully followed.
Look at that boy.
But to prove yourself stronger outside of those conditions, I'm sorry, but it means nothing to Father or Zeno. And murder outside of it only means treachery and punishment. As we know from your old friend Jiren, despite being proven to be stronger than Belmod in a bout of his own, he will never become the next god of destruction of Universe 11. Simply because he too refused to become a god of destruction candidate just as Vegeta did. These are the hard lines that cannot be crossed, Vegito-san. Laws we must obey. Vegito, for a moment, realizes the truth in his words, saying, got it. Like Jiren.
Jiren.
Continuing his explanation, Whis says, but to answer in regards to your fusion, you're correct. When I gave these earrings to you both, I told you that these would last at least one day. And that is because Angel Grade Potara did. These are the hard lines that cannot be crossed, Vegito-san. Laws we must obey. Vegito, for a moment, realizes the truth in his words, saying, got it. Like Jiren.
That demon right there, boss shit.
Whis says, but to answer your question in regards to your fusion, you're correct. When I gave these earrings to you both, I told you that these would last at least one day. And that is because Angel Grade Potara can last forever if need be. Though it is up to you, the wearer. If you decide to take them off, you will find that you will return to your individual states, back to Vegeta and Goku as separate entities. But I guess for the last 10 years, you haven't exactly had the luxury of doing that, or anything else for that matter. Vegito, in response, looks down forlorn once again, muttering, I see. I guess thank you for the information. As meaningless as it is while I'm locked up like this.
He won't let me out. One thing I still don't
understand, Whis, is you've come all this way to tell me about angel laws, why I cannot become a god of destruction, and even to tell me I'm stuck as Vegito too. Yet the question still remains.
Why are you
exactly
here?
Are you here? What is it that you need from me?
Did you bring a bad
Look at
bitch?
how late you've left this. All I've wanted to do all this time is just go back and see my family. To go back to Earth. To continue my life as it once was. But from your words, it seems that hope is now dead and gone forever.
Who called him?
Whis, now with a serious face, responds, I know that I cannot fix what has been done to you, Vegito-san. Nor can I truly emphasize with the pain and suffering you must have gone through being locked away here for all these years. But hopefully, my next words will be of great comfort to you, Vegito. I have come to free you.
Uh-oh.
What? Vegito's face
Uh-oh.
immediately lights
Nani?
up in shock.
Uh-oh.
He cannot contain the emotions coursing through
Here we
his
go.
veins. He doesn't know whether to be happy or scared. He continues, Wait! What are you saying, Whis? What do you mean you've come to free me? How are you going to do that? And why now? After all this time? Whis then turns his back to the Saiyan, and with a smile and sweat beating down to his face, then explains, I don't want to keep you any longer, but of course, I know that you desire an explanation. The truth is, Vegito-san, I feel as though my time as an angel has finally come to a close. Though my powers have returned after a new god of destruction has been appointed, it pains me to admit that the god of destruction
A new god of
have changed
destruction.
since Beerus's death, and not for the better.
Uh-oh.
It is hard to explain 10 years of events, but I've never seen them behave in such a way or even think the way they currently do.
The light and the shadow on that shit, I love it, bro.
The gods
Anime
have since
shit.
become cocky and arrogant in the most ungodlike of ways. It's as if they now know they are simply untouchable. For you, Vegito-san, were the ultimate example to be made of. You were the strongest mortal in the multiverse, the strongest mortal that ever lived, and now they had imprisoned you forever for destroying one of them. I was barely keeping it together.
Look at
I
these
was at the
motherfuckers,
end
bro.
of my line, but still, I decided
You
to
think they
keep
big
going.
and bad, huh? Bet.
It was not my place.
Bet.
I'm just an angel. However, it was after their most recent act where they destroyed something very dear to me.
The
that
recent
I knew as
heinous,
soon as a new god of destruction was
diabolical.
appointed and my powers were back, I would arrive here. I knew then that something had to be done about this, and that something is this. I stand here before you, knowing that my final act before disappearing will be to save you, Vegito-san, to finally undo what has been done. But this time, not by time reversal. A shocked Vegito is distraught, unable to accept the words he is hearing. He says, What? Disappearing? To where? Don't understand any of this. What exactly are you saying, Whis? Whis
You will know
softly again
all in due
at Vegito,
time,
and then puts his
Vegito-san.
arm out in front of him, almost as if ready to blast or attack him, saying emotionally instead, Vegito-san, I know that this isn't enough, but I beg of you to please accept these last words of mine. I'm sorry for what you have gone through, and still going through. I'm sorry for what my father and Zeno and the other 11 gods have allowed to transpire.
Ugh.
The evils they have inflicted on you, and the horrors they forced a hero such as yourself to face,
Will
I
not
know
go
that is
unjust.
wrong. I am but a mere angel, and to meddle with mortal affairs and to go against the decision of my superiors is one that will be met with erasure. But I have watched Universe 7 for a millennia, and in that time, I know what is ultimately best for it. There is nobody who knows this universe better than I, and it is time for me to take a stand, to do what is right, instead of just following orders as I have always done. It is time for me to say goodbye, my friend.
That nigga look skinny as
And
fuck
with
right there,
that,
bro.
Whis yells, "Ha! Release!" And just like that, a force from Whis is thrust upon the chains, snapping them open and breaking them up into pieces instantly. Vegito has been released after 10 years and yells, What? I'm free!
Yeah, rejoice.
Standing up on his own, he immediately falls weakly to his knees as the rest of the shackles
looking like a Bambi and shit. Uh-oh.
Trying to regather the strength he once had, but he coughs up blood once again. His
Give
body
that nigga some
straining under his
food, bro.
own weight. My body, it feels different. Still on his knees, Vegito then strains his heavy head to look up, and suddenly yells,
already, bro. That shit's so ass to me, bro. Like angels,
a lump in his throat.
like they really nerfed them niggas
Something is happening
in the story, bro.
Bad.
Niggas can't do shit.
But Whis says nothing. He simply smiles and stares at his mortal friend, Vegito, as he begins to slowly erase to nothing. His existence being wiped out for eternity, just as he had foreshadowed earlier. Vegito, even with no strength, finds something deep inside to throw out a hand and naively grab him. But as he tries to grab Whis, his hand is met with nothing but thin air.
Damn.
Whis has gone, disappeared into the nothingness that is erasure. No! Whis!
Yamada!
Vegito yells, but his words cannot follow wherever Whis has gone, and are ultimately met with pure silence. He falls to the ground, wrecked with emotion, struggling to accept what is happening. He starts slamming the floor in anger, tears running down his face and splashing onto the floor, creating a puddle.
Crash out, big bro.
But suddenly, something piques his interest. There's something else in the room with him. At the corner of his eye, he notices that Whis' staff has been left behind by the angel.
This now belongs to you,
Mustering his
Vegito,
strength
son.
and moving cautiously as if not to tempt
Take
fate,
it.
Vegito struggles to his feet and makes his way over to the staff. Instantly he grabs it, like it was made for him, only whispering, Whis, what did you... But now, moving the staff around, full of hope and energy, he looks at it with a smirk saying,
I need to put Whis more offense fucking zero, bro. I barely play with Whis, man.
I cannot thank you enough. Maybe, just maybe with this, I'll be able to travel to the other universes and to Zeno to try and sort this mess out. Is that what you wanted, Whis? Maybe.
Don't do that, big bro.
Bring you and Beerus back somehow.
Don't do it.
For now, there's only one thing I have to do for my own sake, Whis. And that is go back to Earth to see my family, my friends, my home.
Who gonna tell, big bro?
First, I can't let anyone see me like this. Maybe Bulma would like it, but for Chi-Chi, this is a big no-no.
Like a
I
bum.
gotta get rid of this damn beard. Vegito then summons an energy sword from his hand, and in one precise swoop, the beard falls to the floor in tatters. Now clean shaven,
there he go.
looking more like the Vegito we know.
There he
Vegito
go.
stands tall,
Mr.
almost
Steal
a
Your
new
Hoe
man with a
bars.
staff,
Anyway.
and calls forth, "Take me to Earth now!" And surprisingly, as if the staff knew Vegito always as its wielder, then shoots off, taking him with her.
Blasting off again.
But Vegito soon arrives in a blank and empty space. He looks around, not sure what this means, or even...
You see, bro in space right now. I wonder if the staff is protecting him? Arch, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, like, man, these niggas, hey, in my shit, they could breathe in space. You feel? But they could survive in the vacuum. If so, you feel me? I know later down the line, yeah, them boys, hey, damn, they got shit. So yeah, they could breathe in space all they want. You feel me? But yeah, I want them to retcon that shit so bad, bro. Just to make them niggas breathe in space. They got the power of God, bro. Come on, please, bro. I could do so much cool shit. Please. Anyway.
Why he's here. There's literally nothing here but empty darkness.
Oh,
Definitely
shit.
no sign.
Who gonna tell him? Cause I ain't telling him.
It's doesn't make sense at all. What the hell happened here? Did the staff take me to the wrong place or something? Couldn't be.
Who gonna
Vegito
tell him
then
that?
places his fingers on his head, thinking, I'm not sure what's
Vegito.
going on here, but no matter anyway. I'll just use the transmission and lock onto someone on Earth. Let's see who I can find.
About that.
He closes his eyes and concentrates.
About that.
No way! But as he tries his best, he still can't seem to find anyone. Vegito starts to panic now. He opens his eyes and says, "What? No! That's impossible!
How could the
Earth anymore, or anyone on it anywhere! How could that be?
Uh-oh.
This is where it should be!" Following this,
Right.
he looks to his right and points to the moon,
there go our moon?
"There it is! Earth's moon! Kami restored that long ago after Piccolo destroyed it. I'll never forget that, or where it's supposed to be." Trying to rationalize things, Vegito then places his fingers on his head again and tries to go somewhere to lock onto someone, but again, nothing
about
happens.
that.
As Vegito grunts, "You're kidding me! Even New Namek has gone! What is happening? Who could have done this?
I
Surely
forgot they got rid of
some
Namek
kind
too.
of trick, a game someone is playing."
I forgot about that.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, Vegito's face
Uh-oh.
goes extremely shocked and wide-eyed as he has a flashback to one of Whis' last words.
Uh-oh.
Words that rang. "They destroyed something very dear to me." The pain is almost too much for Vegito
No.
to bear. He
No.
grimaces in agony as he realizes
didn't.
what Whis was talking about.
They couldn't have.
Oh, they didn't. Did they? Even New Namek?
I saw some even the Namekians. What the fuck the Namekians did, bro? They chilling.
Those damn gods
Uh-oh.
imprisoned me for all this time.
Uh-oh.
Erased my family and friends. Made Whis erase himself.
There come the crash out.
Only hope of bringing anyone back.
Here come the crash out.
Why? Vegito immediately grabs onto his head.
He
trying to
can't
restrain
process
the
it.
beastly fury
God
that's
damn.
finding itself out.
Brains
The heartache
bulging.
is too much. The grief begins to consume him, and his primal Saiyan rage overflows.
The spiritual pressure.
Completely
Ooh.
powered up, his
Damn.
muscles bulge to a point that even surpassed how he was a decade ago. His eyebrows gone and surrounded in a majestic aura. Ultra Vegito screams so loud the entire universe hears. And with a crazed, almost insane look on his face, he proclaims, "I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
Kill them all.
No god will be safe from this day forth!" And with those final
Welcome
words ringing throughout the
to
multiverse,
Vegito,
Ultra Vegito,
the God Killer.
the God Killer,
Yes.
has finally been born.
Yes.
But that was it for
Oh,
today's video,
God. Damn. Look at this specimen.
guys. And if you made it this
Yeesh.
far, leave me a hashtag color in the comments
Yeah.
down below, and head over to my new
Yo,
Patreon
God damn, bro.
right now
That shit
to see
look
the next
tough.
episode with this
Oh my God.
insane artwork.
Oh, dead ass, though.
Ultra Vegito fully cut.
That shit look clean, bro. There he go. Gore, the God Butcher. Now, we got Vegito, the God Killer. You feel me? Oh man, that shit looks sexy as hell, bro. On me. Oh my god, midnight animations again. Goddamn. Goddamn. Bro, my nigga couldn't process it, bro. Like, no, they couldn't have. Please. The niggas, dude, I forgot. They destroyed New Namek. I forgot they did that shit, bro. I thought it was just Earth. Oh my god, them niggas really said, bro, they ain't coming back. You're not getting. They're not coming back. They went destroyed and killed the Namekians too, bro. What the fuck did they do? They chilling, bro, minding their business, bro. Ain't do nothing to nobody, bro. Namekians can never take a break. Oh my god, bro. No pun intended, bro. Now it starts. That God Killer arc. I forgot who the first one is, Loki. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Damn. It's been so long. It's been so long. Man. Oh, let me see. Man, these new people are lucky to get to see what we saw, but in color. Oh, no, dead ass though. They are lucky. Not dead ass. They legit lucky, bro. First time watchers in color every 2 weeks. Them niggas lucky as fuck. On me. On me, bro. But the next step, animation. I don't think none of us ready for that shit. None of us. Damn, I really forgot who the first victim is. What universe he go to first? I really forgot, cause it's not Champa. Champa down the line, but I cannot wait till he goes to Universe 6. Yeah. Looking forward to that one, bro. Oh my god, which one does he go to? It's not the is it Liquor or some shit? I thought we gonna see in a way. We gonna see, but yeah. Thanks for watching. You got some Deutsch ratchet, man. Hit the like, comment down below, and subscribe. Go to 3K, so subscribe, hit the bell. Yeah, I would say if I on Patreon, Twitch, and the gaming channels, link in the description down below. You feel me? Subscribe to ours, get built to 1 million. Come on, man, bro, been putting in work for years. You know what I'm saying? To see the evolution and the growth. You feel me? Come on, get that man to 1 million. Stop playing. Anyway, love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.